How's it going, guys? So today for our old zombies talk, I will be talking about TranZit's Laundromat laser. Now this is one of the biggest mysteries of zombies, one of the things that seemingly led it to nowhere. Now first things first is you need the Easter egg done, you need the TranZit egg done, and it doesn't matter which side is done, Richtofen or Max's, but when you go to the laundromat in town and you aim at the door handle, the little metal part, just randomly a beam from the tower will shoot past it and go through the buildings and just go across town, and it's one of the most weirdest and randomest things I have ever seen. Now some of you may have never even seen this, and to be honest I never saw it in my whole couple hundred hours of playing Black Ops 2 and TranZit. And the reason that is because this was never in the PS3 version. This was only in the Xbox 360 version. I believe it's in the PC version. I've seen some people saying that it's been in that. And I have no idea if it's in the Wii U version of Black Ops 2. I don't know a lot of people who actually got that and did the egg, so I can't really check if that was on that or not. But yes, it was never on the PS3, and so that clears up a lot of confusion because I always thought that I was doing something wrong because I could never get it to activate. And even now today I tried to do it and it still wouldn't work. So it was clearly not patched in if the PS3 was the problem. Now unfortunately I do have a 360 to check if this is still going on, and I do have the PC version of Black Ops 2, but I haven't done the egg yet. So if anyone has the 360 version of Black Ops 2 and you've got the TranZit Easter egg done, go and try this out and let me know if it's still happening, if it's still going on. But yes, because the PS3 version doesn't have it, it raised a lot of questions. Is the PS3 version glitched, or is every other version glitched? Is this meant to happen or not on these other versions? Because these lights just kind of clip through all the buildings, and why is it triggered by looking at the laundromat door? That is one of the most random objects of all time. You know, up there with those random super Easter egg items you're meant to find in Black Ops 3. You know, why would you even bother aiming at the laundromat door? It doesn't make any sense for the egg. But regardless, this does happen. When you go into theater mode and you follow these lights, they seemingly just go to random places on the map. Some of them clip through the map, some of them go into buildings, but then they'll randomly just change directions. Now, I believe this is connected to the lights. I'm not too sure, but you know those lights that spun around the traffic lights? Well, I never encountered them on the PS3 either, and I don't know if anyone else did or not, so that also may have been a thing that was never on the PS3. I'm not too sure about that, but I believe it's connected to it, because in this video, when they're aiming at the door, the light comes through, it randomly bounces up at the traffic light with those lights, and then it shoots off into the distance. So there's some odd connection with why it would bounce up at that light and then just kind of go onwards. Now I can confirm that PS3 at least got those weird orbs in the mystery box. Apparently lasers can come from them, but we never got those on the PS3 version, so that might explain why you can never see the laundromat lasers. Maybe it just didn't work out right on PS3 or something, I'm not too sure. But we did get the orbs at least, but still, no one knew what they meant. Do Richtofen's orbs increase the box luck? Do they not? Because why would it when you've also got your persistent upgrades? You've got that little teddy bear who sits on the box who can make it better or worse for you. And what is the difference? What is the difference between it being Max's color and it being Richtofen's color? So because this was all never figured out, a lot of people were thinking, and I'm thinking it as well, it was part of an unfinished Easter egg that they were planning to do, or a feature, and they just never kind of finished on it, like they never kind of capitalized on it. And we've seen cases of this in the past. You know, the Konami code is in the Shangri-La code, but I don't know if that was ever enabled in the code or not. It never actually says where to do it, and so that was cut. And then of course in the future to Black Ops 3 Shadows of Evil, we had the Apothicon Servant upgrade that has seemingly been cut, and I've been hoping that they will enable it, but it's getting to the point where I don't even know if they will or not. And so this is nothing new if they've cut an Easter egg. But of course, if it was an Easter egg, why would they keep it on the 360, those lights, and not show them on the PS3 version? It's a little odd like that. So I did a bit more digging and I found a forum post that may suggest that there was originally going to be a day and night cycle on TranZit. There was a point where it was going to turn nighttime and you could see the moon in the sky, and apparently this is what the lasers are pointing to, and this is why they go into the ground. Apparently if you no clip or something, or you go underground, you can see that there's a moon or something. Now I can't confirm or deny that because I can't actually no clip TranZit right now. I'm not really sure how to do that with Black Ops 2 without possibly being banned on Steam. But this is what someone said, and I could honestly believe that. These lasers would randomly point up towards the moon. It may have just been more effects to say like, hey, this egg is done and it's doing something, because these lasers are pointing to the moon. We know Maxizan, Richtof and Sol is up on the moon on the MPD, so you know, it makes sense. That's where the lights could possibly point. But again, this is just one forum post I've seen. I don't know if that is real or not, or whether TranZit would have a day-night system. That actually sounds really cool if it would like be daytime and then it would go to nighttime. But yeah, apparently that was scrapped. And it just makes me wonder, was this going to happen on Die Rise and Buried as well? Were we going to get these random lasers that just kind of pointed somewhere? I don't know, guys. It's really a bit of a mystery. I'd honestly love to do some more digging for this. I'd love to have it found out. Unfortunately, I can't really do it myself because I can't get the lasers to show on PS3. It's just not possible. But yeah, if you guys ever wanted to do it, you know, just look at the laundromat door handle for like a couple of seconds, just aim down your sight at it, and apparently this causes them to just kind of go across town randomly. But yeah, make sure you go check out all the channels whose videos I just featured. Some of them are active, some of them are inactive. But, you know, I'm thankful that they got the footage that they did, because it is surreal seeing this, and I've never got to see this in game myself, which is a little frustrating, but I'm thankful this footage is there. So make sure you drop by, give it a like, subscribe to them. But yeah, guys, what did you think of this TranZit Laundromat laser beam thing? What did you think it was gonna do? Do you think it could still do something? Let me know, and I'll catch you all later. Cheers.